Hey everybody, it's Tallara and welcome back to Suikoden 2. Right now we're in the Matilda region of the game, and on our last episode we took a bit of a detour into Highway Village. There we did a side quest and recruited some old friends in Humphrey and Futch. But now we're heading back on to our main story objective, which is for us to head southeast down here to the Muse Matilda checkpoint. After Luca Blight committed yet more atrocities in front of our very eyes by slaughtering refugees in an attempt to bait the knighthood out, Miklotov, one of the knights, has decided he's had enough and he's headed down to Muse. While I cannot blame him for being angry, I'm also worried he's going to get in over his head and do something he's gonna regret. So we're following him down here to the Muse Matilda checkpoint where hopefully we can catch up to him. Commander Ryu, are you also going to Muse? I must beg of you, will you let me accompany you? I must cross the border, but the guards know my face, thus I'm too conspicuous alone. Okay, fine. If the only option is to let you go alone or for all of us to go together, then there's safety in numbers. Thank you. I swear on my honor as a knight that I will not forget this. Alright, Miklotov will join our group or party. Honestly, let's put him right in the party. Why not? Now, the thing about Miklotov is presumably he's sort of like a front-line warrior, which means he would probably go really well up front with Humphrey and Wakaba. I think I'm going to take Maku Maku out. Sorry, Moo, don't be too sad. You're still going to come along with us. Then we'll put Miklotov, Humphrey, and Wakaba up front with Ryu, Nanami, and Futch in the back line. I think that's a pretty solid squad. Are you going to Muse? It's very dangerous, what with the refugee hunt that's going on now. Wait, you're Sir Miklotov. Of all the cursed... well, we're not going to resist. I'm not going to fight these people. Sir Miklotov, we have a message for you from Sir Camus. It states, don't get in over your head. You must be on some sort of secret mission, so please be careful. Alright, they are letting us pass. There have been many hunts for refugees these days, so you'd best be on your guard. There's rumors that those caught by the Highland Army are never seen again, so please do take all due caution. I will try my best. That was the whole reason we ran down here, to get caught up with Miklotov so he doesn't get in over his head. Miklotov says, Camus, let's keep moving, Commander. So I guess we're going to Muse after all. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were kind of gonna come get Miklotov and turn around and go back the way we came, but no, we are going all the way to Muse, in the heart of enemy territory. It's been some time since we were actually last in Muse. The last time we were there, of course, we saw it get sacked by the Highland Army, who presumably still occupies the city now. What we're gonna do in a city full of Highland soldiers, I don't know. Miklotov, do you have a plan, or are we just going in blind here? That's Muse in the distance. We must be careful from here on. What the? What the hell was that? Look who it is. The two people I hate to see together. Luca and Ji. Luca, of course, is hitting us with an evil cackle. Look at how beautiful it is. Watch their filthy souls get sucked into oblivion. Is he doing some sort of mass sacrifice to some sort of demon or spirit? What the hell is going on, Luca? One thing I find really strange about this remastered collection of Suikoden 1 and 2 is that the game and its environments are very beautifully remastered, but the cutscenes are not. As you can see, that cutscene was not touched in the remastering duties, which is a little strange, but obviously we could see quite clearly that something awful is happening here in Muse. Joey doesn't have much to say. What's wrong? Don't you feel the same? Weren't you also born without any legitimate blood from your father? Why do you know Because you interest me. Your eyes are different from the eyes of those other pigs. Hatred courses just beneath the surface of my skin, and I can sense a bit of the same in you. But I'm grateful to my father for taking me in. Sacrifice their souls, unleash the beast of hatred, cleanse this foul land. Luca is legitimately unhinged. This is getting psychopathic. What the? Wow. So not only is he slaughtering the refugees for fun, he's actually sacrificing their souls to some sort of hatred demon? Like, what do we even do with this? I guess at this point we're going into Muse City. I don't know. I think this is probably a really dumb plan, but I know it took us some time, but there's no sign of life here. Yeah, I have a feeling Luca probably murdered everyone. The doors to the various establishments are barred. There's no one in the streets. I think Luca murdered and sacrificed everybody. This is just unjustifiable. This is disgusting. Every single building is inaccessible. So I guess we need to go this way to Joustin Hill. Help me! Stop, wait, who the hell are you? We have no names to offer to the likes of you. Oh, think you're clever, huh? Seize them. Alright, time for our first battle of the day. We're fighting a squad of Highland soldiers with our crew of Wakaba, Miklatov, Ryu, Nanami, and Futch. I think this is actually a pretty good crew. I doubt the Highland soldiers will be able to stand too tall in the face of all of these attacks, although I will give it to them. They stood tall against that first wave. Might have to pick up the punch here. Alright, attack. Wakaba, White Tiger Rune, attack. Miklatov, attack. We'll do a family attack with Ryu and Nanami, and then a regular attack from Futch. Let's kick things up a notch here. There we go. 2 left. None left. Good job, team. Damn, who are these guys? Are you okay? What happened here? A monster, a silver monster. It ate everyone alive. My wife, my kids, father, mother. All of them taken, all of them eaten alive. Hey, stay with us. Damn, Luca Blight, you bastard. I cannot allow this villainy to go unpunished. Commander Ryu, I'm going back to Rockaxe. I'll send those Highlanders back where they came from. There they are! Hurry, we mustn't be captured. Okay, so we made it all the way to Muse, but we're not going to stay here long now that we know that there are no refugees to save. Clearly, we need to get out of here. We need to get back to Rockaxe. We need to muster the full force of the Knights and bring justice down upon Luca Blight. However, there have been whisperings, rumors here and there that Gordeau, leader of the Knights, is maybe not to be trusted. And honestly, we got quite the frosty reception from him when we first went to Rockaxe. So I hate to believe it, but at the same time, I'm preparing myself for the possibility that Gordeau might not help us out here. We know Miklatov is a good person. We know many of the Knights of Rockaxe are good people, but unfortunately their leader is a little bit questionable. Leaves something to be desired, if you will. I just can't believe Luca Blight has stooped this low. I don't even know why I can't believe it. We've seen him literally cackle and slaughter innocents in cold blood, but like sacrificing them all to a demon? I don't know. Somehow to me, that just feels like a next level. I mean, he was already unforgivable, already unredeemable. And now he's just, I don't even know what category he's in. A pure devil? I think so. A devil in a man's body. That's Luca Blight. Alright. Apparently, my inventory is very full once again. I've really got to do some inventory management at some point. For now, we'll do what we can while we head back to Rockaxe. Sir Miklatov, I'm glad you were able to make it back safely. After the incident, Lord Gordeau immediately ordered us to close the border and not let anyone pass. We were quite concerned for you. I'm sorry to have worried you. Sir Camus is worried too. Please hurry back to Rockaxe Castle. That's the plan. Thank you guys. Remain vigilant there at the border and be careful. God knows Luca Blight might turn his attentions back north very soon. Okay, this was Highway Village? Yes, okay. So we need to keep going past Highway Village up into the sheltered corner of the mountain. This is where Rockaxe is. Rockaxe Town, we made it back. We managed to make it back. Yes, but the people of Muse, Commander Ryu, I'm certain Lord Gordeau will understand when we inform him of the incidents. I swear Luca Blight will fall by my own 2 hands. Hurry, Ryu. Now the knightdom of Matilda will join our side for sure. To the throne room, I guess. Up in the castle proper. Let's go see if our words can really get through to Gordeau. Oh, before we get there, there's a whole other part of town that I actually didn't explore. Previously, I thought we did a pretty thorough exploration of this town, but I actually missed sort of the upper tier, so let's just take a quick second to chat with everyone. The proprietor here usually goes out to buy his stock himself, but he's had to sideline that for the time being. This town is full of knights, so it's the only safe place around. Are you a visitor here? The inn is just ahead on this road. Are you really just visiting? If you're lying, they'll cut you down. Jeez Louise. I am just visiting, kid. Come in, this is the best appraisal shop in all of Rockaxe. I've got an urn for you to appraise, seeing as we're here. Let's see what it is. It's a defective urn, which sucks. The market for antiques is so strong here in Rockaxe, so the appraisers get a lot of business. I mean, that makes sense. Castletown, they're probably into antiques, old suits of armor, weapons, stuff like that. We want to fight Highland as much as the rest, but our commander's orders are absolute. That is the vow we take as knights. Lord Gordeau has a plan, and it is our duty as knights to obey it. Gordeau's lucky his knights are so loyal, because I'm not sure I would be able to sit by idly and do nothing, like these knights are doing. Alright, let's head into the castle. So, you've returned, Miklatov. I'm glad that you're safe. Yes, I met Commander Ryu on the way, and we traveled together. But never mind that. Where is Lord Gordeau? Did something happen? It's not like you to be so imperious. Oh yes, something very much happened. Well, I only learned fragments of the story, but those Highland dogs are doing something truly vile. Simmer down. A knight should know how to control his temper. But I cannot. Please step aside, Camus. This emotion cannot be controlled. Huh, what's gotten into him? Explain yourself, Miklatov. Lord Gordeau, I have a request. Please let me lead the knights, or even just my own blue knights, in an attack on Muse. Are you mad? Why would we ever do something so ludicrous? The Highland army has shown they have no desire to fight us, yet you suggest we go pick a quarrel with them. The Highland army gathered all the people of Muse and the nearby villages, then sacrificed them in some bizarre ritual. They were massacred. We can't go on pretending to not see what's happening. What of our honor as knights? I do not know what you saw, but we knights have the responsibility of governing this land. We cannot endanger its people. There is no guarantee that Highland will leave us be for long. No, once the other city-states have fallen, I am certain that Luca Blight will bear his fangs at us next. That is enough out of you. This massacre you're babbling about, did you actually see it with your own eyes? No, but it is a fact that they hunted down all the refugees. Silence, you speak of knight's honor? Did you not pledge an undying oath of loyalty to me, the leader of the Knights of Matilda, by the emblem upon your chest? Is breaking that pledge part of a knight's honor? I did swear an oath on this emblem. That is indeed my honor as a knight. Good, then let it remain that way. Now, if you're finished with this foolishness, get out of my sight. Breaking an oath. Breaking an oath of loyalty once given is the greatest shame a knight can commit. But I am a human first and a knight second. I don't need any titles. I will gladly wear the shame, but I cannot allow this to stand. I will never look idly on while lives are being extinguished so needlessly. Wow. Now that's a real knight right there. Wow. You dare to break your solemn oath? Miklatov, get a hold of yourself. Hold steady. You're here just in time, Camus. Arrest this man. Throw him in the dungeon. Arrest Miklatov? I could never do that. What are you... Whoa! The leader of the Red and Blue Knights both renounce their oaths. That's very powerful. I guess I've broken my oath as well. There's no reason for me now to listen to your orders. Camus. Commander Ryu, please allow Miklatov and I to join the Unicorn Army. The lowest ranks are fine. We may no longer be knights, but we still possess our hearts and our swords. Surely they will aid you. I would be honored to have men of such virtue as you two join me. There's no way you're going to the lowest ranks, though. Miklatov has joined us, and so have Camus. A Knight's Pride is the name of the achievement that just popped for recruiting the two of them. And if we can't get the rest of the knightdom to join us, honestly, having these two are still a huge boon. Take that, Gordo. You suck. Not even your own men want to work for you. Traitors, you can't just leave. You, guards, seize them all. Quickly now, that's an order. Wow, none of his men are listening. The Blue Knights and the Red Knights hesitate. Sir Camus, Sir Miklatov, please let me accompany you. I want to fight by your sides. No way, they're gonna defect as well? Oh my god, Gordo's gonna blow a gasket. Everyone is renouncing their oaths. What are you? Sir Miklatov, please take me too. Wow, that is so powerful. You fools, so you've turned a handful of knights against me. What do you think that will accomplish? I'm sorry, everyone. Did Gordo just run and hide behind his chair? What a baby. Commander Ryu, we cannot remain here any longer. Fine by me. This was a lovely town, but Gordo really sours it. He sucks. Let's escape the city before Gordo summons his soldiers. Miklatov, you go with Commander Ryu. I'll talk with some of the other knights and catch up to you. I should be able to convince a few more to join us, although it does not sit well with me to counsel them towards treason. Be careful. Don't worry, I'll be along soon. Now, we must hurry. Gordo has likely already sealed the Muse border, so let's escape through Greenhill. Alright, Miklatov is going to join us again. We'll put him right in the party. Change up our formation. Good, we should be safe now. Whew, all this running away really wears me out. Sir Miklatov, they have caught up to us. What? There's too many. Seriously? Don't worry, we got this. Let's take them out. Oh, just in the nick of time. Now that's a friendly face. Hello, Shu. I've come to escort you home, Commander. It's Shu! Lucky us! Now we stand a fighting chance. I doubt you'll need to fight. Take a closer look at your pursuers. Sorry we're late, Miklatov. Camus, how are there so many? They share our disgust for Gordo's methods. Nearly half of both the Red and Blue Knights have decided to join us. Wow. You must be Sir Camus and Sir Miklatov. I am Shu, the Unicorn Army's strategist. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am the former captain of the Blue Knights of Matilda, Miklatov. And I am Camus, the former captain of the Red Knights, now just another swordsman. The Unicorn Army welcomes you both. Commander Ryu, we must leave this place at once. I don't know how much longer we can evade the notice of the Highland forces stationed in Greenhill. Sounds good to me. Lead the way, Shu. I don't mind a little escort back home. Alright, we made it safe and sound to our headquarters, which is really nice after a long journey. Let's go check in with the crew. Whew, I feel sort of relieved to be back here. I guess it's because this place is kind of turning into home, huh? Commander Ryu, though we weren't able to form an alliance with the Matilda Knights, we did gain many new recruits. However, the Highland Army isn't just sitting idly by watching all of this. They're going to come at us again sooner or later. Allow yourself a brief rest today, for tomorrow the fight begins again. Sounds good to me, Shu. More fighting tomorrow. Well, let's just forget that for now and follow Shu's advice. I'm sure Pilika must have missed you a lot while you were gone, Ryu. Alright, looks like it's nighttime, and guards are blocking a lot of access. I see you're making the rounds, Commander. Please leave this part to me and go get some rest. So we can explore a little bit here, but clearly we'll be limited on where we can go in the castle at this time of night. I, Ridley, will give my all for you, Commander, for the Unicorn Army, and most importantly for all the people of Two River. Thank you, Ridley. I appreciate you. Any suggestions in the suggestion box? Nope, no letters. It's so peaceful and quiet around here. I want to see how far we can go and explore. There's no one up here. There is someone in here. Oh, Chu. Can I assist you with something, Commander? Oh, don't mind me. Just doing the rounds before bed. I see Pilika's in my room, but I don't want to go yet. Commander, it's late. You should get some sleep. But I'm not done exploring. Bed will be there in a minute. I want to keep wandering around. We haven't had much opportunity to explore the castle at night, so I want to see what, if anything, sort of changes. Doing an inspection, eh, Commander? That guy's asleep. And absolutely nothing suspicious to report, Commander, sir. Keep up the good work. What? You need something? Now's a good time, I guess, for us to take a look at our 108 stars. Let's do a count here and see how many that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 60. Okay, we have 60 out of 108 stars, which means we're over halfway there. Go us. The recruitment drives have been coming along nicely. Say, this is a great castle. Really amazing. Guess you really are the leader of the Unicorn Army, huh? Thanks, Oolong. I'm glad you like our castle. There's lots of people out and around. Meg's here. That's weird. I was sure Gadget came this way. Is Gadget disguised as one of these barrels? Sleep mode activated. Called it. That's so funny. The inn is still open. Hi there. Want to change your party? No, not right now. I'm just doing my rounds, that's all. Thank you, though. Ugh, one more bottle. My, well, if it isn't Ryu. Be nice to my sister, would you? Despite appearances, she's actually quite shy. A couple people here having a late night drink. Anyone tucked into bed upstairs? Not yet, anyway. Lots of empty beds up here. So you really are limited in where you can explore in the castle at night. There's a couple of people still up and around. But for the most part, everyone has activated sleep mode. Just like Gadget. So, I suppose at this point, we've got nothing else to do except go to bed. It looked like Pilika was waiting for us, so let's use the elevator and go up to meet her. We're home, Pilika. Were you a good girl? Hey, Ryu. Pilika was hoping that just one more time, maybe one day we could... Huh? Oh, never mind. Nighty-night, Ryu. Interesting. Ah, speaking of interesting, look at this. Another look at a conversation between Luca Blight and Jowie. An interesting idea, but what about the expeditionary force? It's not as if the entire army is loyal to me. Kiba and his son in particular support only the crown. Fumble and our entire strategy for the city-states could come apart at the seams. I've got a plan to handle that. Huh, you really thought this whole thing through. When did you get so clever? I wouldn't call it clever per se, but if I couldn't figure out at least that much, I'd bring shame to the name Silverberg. Silverberg. Huh. He's Matthew's brother from the first game. Another familiar face. Wow. The amount of cameos in Suikoden 2 from Suikoden 1 is amazing. I know you. You served as a military strategist in the Scarlet Moon Empire alongside Matthew Silverberg. Why are you here? Those in my profession fall by the wayside in times of peace. It is only when war looms that people remember we exist. Huh, have it your way. Well, I leave the rest to you, my dear brother-in-law. For a minute there, I was like, what do you mean, brother-in-law? But then I forgot. Jowie asked Luca if he could marry his sister. So much craziness has been happening as of late that I kind of forgot about that wrinkle. Wow. Okay, regardless, we got a good night's sleep. Nanami looks to be waiting for us here. This is bad, really bad. Everyone's gathered in the hall. Oh no. Okay, well, let's get right to it, I guess. Commander Ryu, we've received a report that seems to indicate the Highland Army has appeared in Radat. Seems to. Has it been captured? Unfortunately, we don't know that, but if they can occupy the town before the next report comes in, they're a formidable foe indeed. This doesn't sound like Ji. My guess is that we're dealing with a third army, led by General Kiba and his son. Well, we aren't going to get anywhere just gabbing about it. What do you say, Ryu? Want to go check things out with me? What are you saying, Victor? You can't ask the commander to do something so dangerous. Oh, come on, don't be such a worrywart. I'll be right there with him. It'll be a good exercise. Besides, even Ryu needs a change of pace every once in a while. Alright, Victor's joined the party. I've got no say in this matter, apparently. Radat is east of South Window. Proceed with caution. Wow, I'm at a real loss here. What now? Look after yourself, Commander. And then, do we have any new people we can slot in? Oh yeah, we got a bunch of new people we can slot in on Teresa's team. I think we put in Camus and Miklotov. So we've got full teams now. Gilbert's squad, Ridley's, Victor's, Ryu's, Flick's, Teresa's, and Luke's. Everyone's all filled out, so that's good. Thank you, Apple. It seems we must fight again. Don't get caught, Ryu. I mean, at this point, we're pretty much pros at sneaking into fully occupied cities, so I actually feel pretty good about our odds. Perhaps that's a little presumptuous of me to say. Regardless, before we go, I do want to look around the castle a little bit. In particular, I want to go to our newly opened restaurant. A couple of episodes back, we actually managed to open up this restaurant, and what is happening in here? Though I had heard the rumors, I didn't think I'd actually find you here. Hi, yo. What the? Who are you, anyway? My name is Yukum, and I'm traveling the world on a quest of culinary mastery. Hi-yo, I challenge you to a cooking contest, and no contest is complete without risk. Thus, I wager my family's recipe. Do you accept? What should I do, Commander? Good luck, Hi-yo! I would expect no less from the leader of the Unicorn Army. Now, Hi-yo, let the contest begin. Guess I've got no choice. So the whole reason I wanted to come up to the restaurant is because many of you have been telling me how there is an amazing mini-game in the restaurant. And are we accessing it? Why am I part of this? What is happening? Hello everybody and welcome. Now let's get started with today's cook-off. I will be your host today. My name is Futon Chen. First, I'd like to introduce today's panel of judges. Dr. Huan believes that Chinese medicine and Chinese food are good for the body and soul. Wait, is China a real place in this universe? Interesting. My sources say that Fitcher here has a major weakness for sweets. The strangest character at Dunan, striking fear into the hearts of kids. The winger, Sid! Hee 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 hee. This king of the cornfields is happiest when he's munching on fresh vegetables from his garden. It's Tony the farmer! How did they assemble this eclectic judging panel? Okay, these 4 judges will be evaluating today's dishes. Okay, now let's introduce our challenger. Today's challenger is... Chef Yukum! And now, the person we've all been waiting for, our army chef, Hi-yo! Oh my god. Yes, Hi-yo! Give yourself the epic entrance. The judgment will be based on 3 dishes. Now please take your places and get ready to cook. So this must have been the mini game that all of you guys were telling me was absolutely amazing. And honestly, just from that intro, I kind of get it. How I got drafted into this food competition, I don't know. Apparently we're competing on the newest season of Top Chef. So we need to select a recipe. We need to, oh my goodness, hang on. So we're cooking a full 3-course meal. Appetizer, main course, dessert. Oh, that is amazing. Okay, so I suppose I need to choose things that fit the judges' tastes. So we had Chinese food, we had sweets. I don't really know what the other guy liked. He just kind of giggled. And then vegetables. So if we start with a salad, perhaps, as the appetizer, with red pepper seasoning, and then we move into... Is ohitashi Chinese food? It sounds kind of Japanese. Is gyoza Chinese? I know they're both Asian inspired, so we might just have to cross our fingers here. Let's go soy sauce with the ohitashi. And then for dessert, we need something sweet. Ice cream should do the trick. No seasoning for ice cream. That would be weird. Okay. Appetizer, veggie stir fry. Main course, spinach saute. And dessert, ice cream. Let's cross our fingers, I guess. It looks like they're ready. Okay, go ahead and cook. Come on, everybody. Let him hear it. Cook off. Begin. Oh my god, it's like Cooking Mama. Okay, what am I supposed to... Am I supposed to be doing something? Okay, the music is absolutely fantastic. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, though. I'm just mashing A in hopes that that's doing something. Oh my god, that seems like a lot of seasoning, Ryu. Jeez Louise. Not the salt shakers in both hands. Me and Hayo are working together, which is good. I'm the sous chef. Looks like we're gonna get everything done just in time. Looks like they finished cooking all 3 dishes. First, let's see what our judges thought of the challenger's appetizer. Tomato soup. Okay, show us your scores. Is this out of 10? Because if so, those are awful. It's got to be out of 5, right? Because the announcer says we've got some pretty good scores here, and 3 out of 10 is not what I would call a good score. So it's got to be out of 5, but they did get a 1, which is interesting. Okay. Here's ours. Let's see how they judge the champion's appetizer. Veggie stir fry. Oh, they hated it. No, I don't... Did they hate it? I don't know. We got 2 3s, a 2, and a 1. Which apparently was pretty good. I think we're 1 point behind. Next, we'll see how the judges liked the challenger's main dish. Salad. Salad is a main dish, boo. Not very high scores, huh? So they got, what, 5, 6, 8 on the main dish? My main dish is spinach saute. Oh, wow, a 5. Yeah, okay, it's got to be out of 5. We got 5 out of 5. Plus another 9. 14. Great scores. Oh, we're pulling ahead. Let's see how the dessert goes. The challenger's dessert was sweet bean bun. Which was meh. 7. And then our dessert is ice cream. A tried and true. We can't go wrong with ice cream, right? Hell yeah! Great scores! The judging is complete. Let's see how those scores total up. They may have just edged us in the appetizer, but we totally beat them out in the main course and the dessert. As you can see, the winner of today's cook-off is our champion chef, Hayo! Heck yeah! We did it! Well, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye for now. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye! I gotta be honest, I really had no idea what I was doing, but I'm glad we got a good result, and I had a lot of fun. Your reputation is well-deserved, Hayo. You're as great a chef as they say. Here, this is my family recipe. You beat me fair and square, so it's yours now. You received the tomato soup recipe. Thank you. Farewell, Hayo. I look forward to the day we meet again. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, we need to go check in with everyone now and debrief. We can't keep our customers waiting, can we? Hello there, sir. I'll make you the tastiest, most mouth-watering meal you've ever had. apparently, since I left last time, the restaurant made almost 600 poch in profit. Very nice. Well, if that's the case, we might be able to set a new menu. We can make a salad. We can make some chowder. We can make some fritters with mayo. Yeah, perfect. Salad, chowder, and greasy fritters. Seems like a pretty good menu to me. So then we can order any of that at any time. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. So, does the minigame only pop up every so often? A random challenger will appear and Hi-Yo has to take them on? That was so fun. I just want to do it again and again and again, but I guess we have to wait now. Anyway, we raked in some profits from the restaurant and set a new menu, so we'll definitely be back in the future to check in again. Wanted to come out and see what was happening out here. Yoshino is doing laundry again, but this time there are no poor kobolds getting scrubbed. One thing I do want to find, and again, find is the operative word here, because I still haven't mastered the layout of this place yet, but I want to find the vegetable field, because in our journey, we came across a farmer who we recruited, who I'm hoping, yeah, here he is. Tony, it feels good to work up a nice healthy sweat outside, don't you think, Ryu? Hey, Ryu, did you come to play a little Whack-A-Mole? I'll be honest with you, Tony, that is not why I came. I came here because I thought I was going to help you with the gardening. But apparently now we're playing Whack-A-Mole. Sure, why not? I am loving how many random mini-games there are in Suikoden 2. It is fantastic. Yes, I want to play Whack-A-Mole, and I definitely want to listen to the instructions. The rules are simple. There are 6 holes in the ground that the moles pop out of. You've got to whack those moles with a hammer. When the game starts, the hammer will appear. Press a button and the hammer will hit the corresponding hole. Try it and see. Okay. I see. Now I'll explain the types of moles. There are 3 types of moles plus a woodchuck. The woodchucks are enemies of the moles, so don't hit them. This is a regular mole. It moves at the normal speed. This is a slow mole. It moves very slowly, so take your time and whack it. This is a fast mole. As soon as it pops out, you gotta whack it. And this is a woodchuck. Pretty cute, huh? Please don't hurt it. If you accidentally hit that, it counts as a miss. On beginner, regular, and hard modes, 3 misses and it's game over. Well, good luck. Okay, I guess we'll try on beginner mode. I'm like kind of nervous. Okay, whack some moles. Heck yeah. Okay, so far so good. Just gotta make sure I don't hit the woodchucks. I feel like Tony will be extremely disappointed in me. Oh yeah, we're killing it. Maybe I'm gonna retire at being the commander of the Unicorn Army and just become a full-time whack-a-moler instead. Oh, this is the best I've done in a minigame yet. Not to toot my own horn, but I am happy with my performance here. How much longer? 10 seconds? 12 seconds, I see it up in the left corner. There are no woodchucks, which is giving me a false sense of confidence. I feel like one's gonna come out at the end. No, no woodchucks. 59 score. Was that good? I felt like it was good. You're pretty good, says Tony. It's not much, but here's your prize. Obtained a mole helmet. Defense plus 12 prevents hostile. Well, I guess we're getting rid of something. Bye-bye, needles. Come back again. Okay, that was fun as heck. Wow. Tony, Whack-A-Mole. That's very fun. Now, speaking of things in my inventory, I noticed this. Look at this. Chick. Take a bath with it equipped. Say no more. We will be equipping it on Ryu. And then we're gonna go take a bath. First, though, we're gonna give Victor the scale mail. I need to do some orb management. I need to do some inventory management. I've got a bunch. These are things I've picked up. Sound sets, dragon plans, unicorn plans. I don't even know what those are for, so we'll probably go put those in storage as well to clear up some of our inventory space. But before all that, I'm going to take a bath with a chick and see what happens. Hey, there you are. Get on inside and have a nice long soak. Oh my god! Look! We got a rubber ducky in the bath, except it's a real duck. I don't think it's made out of rubber. That's so cute! And then I can also place some of these items I have. May as well. There you have it. Nice relaxing soak with our little chick. And then, did anything happen to the chick? No, it's just a little item that you can equip so you can have an extra scene in the bath. That's kind of funny. Alright, this mole helmet, we can give that to Victor. That's a nice upgrade. And then we've also got a speed ring, which is a good upgrade for Victor as well. Alrighty, now let's see if I can make my way back down this way. I want to check in at the armor store. Hey Hans, I can sell some stuff to you. And then I'm gonna do some inventory management. Let's see what we can do with some of these orbs as well. Okay, my inventory's all managed, so let's continue looking around our castle. I'm pretty sure I sent our detective friend Richmond out on a quest last time we saw him, and if I didn't, well, I'd like to send him out on one now, so let's chat with him. Yeah, he says, I finished the investigation, so we asked him on how to recruit Bob, and it says he doesn't trust humans one bit. You need to bring along someone he'll trust if you want him to come along. Interesting. That's actually a good tip, because Bob lives in Cobalt Village, so I guess we have to bring a kobold along with him to recruit him. Badeau. I gotta be honest, I don't even remember who Badeau is, but we'll send Richmond out on an investigation to get some information regardless. And then up here, oh, it looks like a lot of the red and blue knights are here. We blue knights and our leader Sir Miklatov pledge our loyalty to you, Commander. Finally, we can wield our swords in the service of something we believe. I agree with the sentiments of Sir Miklatov. Commander, my life and sword are yours. Hey, and look, some other familiar faces have moved in. Nina's here. She says, ah, Ryu, just the person I need. Say, have you seen Sir Flick? Nope, sorry, I haven't seen him. Bye. Shin is here, guarding the door to his beloved Teresa. Hello, guys. Just checking in. And here are our knight captains. Hello, Commander. Are you well? Very well, thank you for asking. The soldiers here are in high spirits. I'm really glad to hear that. We Red Knights and our leader, Sir Camus, shall fight for you, Commander. With the might of the Red and Blue Knights combined, the Unicorn Army cannot lose. Heck yeah, that's the kind of attitude I like to hear. Alright, well the castle's certainly getting lively, isn't it? Between our, 50 or 60 recruits and all the other people who have come to call this castle home. Things are getting quite hectic around here, and I love it. We'll call it a day here. Clearly, our next main mission is going to take us to Godot, which is pretty far from home. So I think it makes sense for us to wrap it up here, and then we'll pick up from there next time. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll see you guys back here again soon.